What we witnessed during the first day of the concert in Tampa allowed us to see with complete clarity how Jimin and Jungkook function when they are together on stage. Although the choreography in the show required them to be in different places, they both found a way to connect their eyes immediately, creating a very intimate atmosphere. In those moments, they began to laugh together, completely focused on their own world as if no one else were present, confirming the strong bond they maintained despite the distractions of the show. This behavior became even more evident during the song Butter, where the atmosphere changed completely thanks to a very specific gesture from Jungkook. He decided to look directly at Jimin, holding that gaze for several seconds while teasing him in a way that only they share. This shows us that there is a special communication between the two, one that doesn't need words and manifests itself through that constant visual connection that we were able to see up close throughout the entire performance in Tampa. It's important to note that Jungkook is always cheerful and friendly with all his bandmates, but the way he interacts with Jimin has subtle differences that set him apart. With Jimin, it's not just a friendly game, it's an exchange of glances with a much deeper and more intimate meaning. This concert showcased how they both expressed their love, revealing a unique closeness in their relationship that feels real in every movement and every shared laugh. At the end of the first day of performances in Tampa, the events once again demonstrated the undeniable chemistry between them. We saw Jungkook very close to Jimin at all times, constantly seeking him out and following him as they said goodbye to the audience. This need to find each other in every second of the event's closing is a clear sign of how much they enjoy being together, demonstrating that their bond is strong and that they always find a way to be by each other's side. During this same event, something happened that generated many divided opinions among the concertgoers. A Jikook fan displayed a sign with the word "Let's Go" featuring images of Jungkook and Jimin, a gesture that simply sought to support their relationship. Despite being a respectful show of support, many people felt offended by this sign, even though the message contained nothing negative and only represented the affection many of us feel for this couple. It's difficult to understand why this kind of support bothers certain groups of people, since it's simply about supporting Jimin and Jungkook in the same way we always do. Many people seem to dislike this bond being made public, and that's why they criticize even the small gestures of support they receive. However, the events in Tampa are direct proof of their relationship and how they choose to show their affection in front of everyone, regardless of the negative opinions of those who don't accept their closeness. What happened on stage with Jimin's appearance immediately revealed that his preparation for this show was designed to make a total impact. Seeing him with long blonde hair and bare arms, he exuded a presence that many considered a defining moment of the night. This style choice reveals that Jimin has absolute control over his image and knows exactly how to project confidence so that no one can take their eyes off him while he's performing, demonstrating that his goal is to stand out with all his power. This confidence that Jimin displays in front of the cameras is a tool he uses with great clarity, allowing everyone to enjoy his every movement. During the performance, it was evident that he knows what appeals most to his audience and used it to his advantage, leaving everyone wide-eyed. His ability to captivate is undeniable, as his energy on stage is so powerful that no one leaves unmoved after witnessing the physical commitment he puts into each of his performances. Upon closer observation, it becomes clear that Jimin is charming and possesses a unique ability to captivate people through his physique and dance. He perfectly understands how to connect with the audience and uses his body in a way that is incredibly appealing to the young crowd who follow his every move. At this concert, Jimin not only delivered a stellar performance but also reaffirmed that his presence is one of the most important elements in understanding the magnetism he projects at every event where he appears alongside Jungkook. These events now lead us to analyze Jungkook's attire, specifically a jacket from a very particular collection titled "The Boy Who Leapt to the Moon." This garment tells the story of an extraordinary boy who decides to build a machine to reach a distant goal, and by connecting this concept to Jungkook's reality, many people find a direct link to his personal life. These kinds of wardrobe choices are clear signs that allow us to better understand what he wants to convey, using fashion to showcase details that deeply connect him to Jimin. It's lovely to see how Jungkook doesn't hide these small details that always appear linked to Jimin, demonstrating that they are always mindful of each other. The story of the boy who seeks to reach the moon becomes a beautiful symbol of the efforts and feelings they share, revealing that their love flows constantly through these visual cues. Upon closer inspection, it's easy to see that these coincidences in Jungkook's style are not random, but rather a direct way of keeping the bond between him and his partner alive. Ultimately, these actions confirm that both Jimin and Jungkook prefer to show their bond through meaningful details that many people quickly recognize. It's exciting to witness how Jungkook chooses clothes with such deep stories to represent his feelings, keeping Jikook present in each of his public appearances. These actions demonstrate that they can't hide their affection for each other and that they will always find ways to express their love through these sweet details that keep them united in front of the world. What we observed during the soundcheck revealed a very clear reality about the relationship between Jimin and Jungkook. They both appeared before the audience with a light-hearted energy and constant smiles, showcasing the happiness they share when they're together in their workspace. Seeing them interact in this way made it evident that there's a deep connection that manifests spontaneously, allowing everyone present to notice the joy they feel being next to each other before the concert began. One detail that immediately stood out was that they both chose to wear necklaces from the brand Chrome Hearts, a detail that shows how they frequently coordinate their accessories. This choice of wearing the same jewelry reveals that they always pay attention to the small details that connect them, maintaining a harmony in their image that many people recognize as a sign of their bond. Those who closely follow their lives know that these coincidences don't happen by chance, but rather are a testament to the closeness they maintain in their daily lives. This connection is felt even in the smallest things, confirming that Jimin and Jungkook prefer to wear items that identify them as a couple in front of others. The soundcheck was the perfect setting to see how that positive energy flows between them, allowing them to be themselves and share details that, for many people, are clear evidence of their relationship. By wearing these necklaces and maintaining that atmosphere of laughter, they demonstrate that their bond is strong and that they enjoy always being in sync. During the same soundcheck, a very specific incident occurred that reveals the complete trust Jimin places in Jungkook. Jimin noticed a father in the audience wearing a t-shirt that read Papa Mochi, and his immediate reaction was to laugh heartily and even take a picture of the moment. This incident shows that, in any funny or curious situation, Jimin's first reaction is to seek out Jungkook to share it, making it clear that Jungkook is his most trusted confidant and his main support. Upon closer inspection, you can see Jimin's lips as he enthusiastically explains to Jungkook what the fan's t-shirt said. Upon hearing the story, Jungkook began to laugh as well and repeat the phrase Papa Mochi, demonstrating that they share the same sense of humor and enjoy the same anecdotes. This direct exchange of words and laughter shows that they are always communicating, seeking each other's approval and companionship at every moment, even in the most informal moments before the show. These actions confirm that Jungkook is extremely special to Jimin, as we always see him telling him everything that's happening around him. For Jimin, having Jungkook's support and presence is exactly what he needs to feel happy and secure while doing his work. The way they seek each other out to laugh at funny situations is a clear sign that their relationship is the most important thing to them, demonstrating that their happiness depends largely on always being together and supporting one another.